Part 7. Look at Tom Hanks. Look, he put 40 pounds on to be Jimmy Dugan.
Yes, and he got really skinny to play the
Warrior in Philadelphia.
The second part of Survivor.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, he got extremely thin to play the part when he got sick in Philadelphia.
Now, I actually sat and watched a bit of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, the movie he did.
I haven't watched that yet.
I caught the last probably 20-30 minutes of it on TV one morning. I think either this morning or yesterday morning.
Right.
It was actually pretty good. He actually played Fred Rogers well. He looked like Fred Rogers.
I have read that he did a very good job. Yeah, that was a very good movie. Yeah, I read it was very good.
Yes. Tom Hanks in his life, he's played Mr. Rogers and Walt Disney.
Ooh, the next one that I really want to see, Tom Hanks movie, is the Greyhound.
Greyhound?
Yeah, it's called Greyhound.
Oh, okay.
It's a World War II movie.
Oh, yes.
He is on I think it's a destroyer.
Oh, yes, I think I heard about that one.
Yeah, it's a Navy movie. Yeah, it's supposed to be really good historical movie.
I'll give you a great Navy movie, a great Navy comedy that never gets the credit it deserves. The Wackiest Ship in the Army.
Ah, yes.
Laughed right through that one.
We've talked about that movie. Yeah, it's a good movie.
I think that's actually kind of the original premise. I think actually they used Down Periscope, use that as a premise for Down Periscope in a way, if you think about it.
Right. Let's see. There was another World War II-ish Navy movie where they painted the submarine ink.
Oh, Father Goose.
Father Goose, was that?
Yeah, I think so. Because my dad and I were talking about that this morning, actually. Because my dad and them love Father Goose.
Right.
My dad and my mom love that movie. I've sat and watched it a few times. I think I've sat and watched most of it over the years, but I never sat and watched all the way through.
There's a World War II movie where they wound up with women on board a submarine. I can't remember how that worked.
Oh, my dad was talking about that. Now I can't remember it either.
They were rescuing them from an island, and getting them off by submarine was the only way they could do it.
I think it was Father Goose. I think that was it.
Maybe that was it. It's a good movie.
Yes.
I remember watching it. It's been a long time. It's a good movie. Operation Petticoat.
Yes, that's the one my dad was talking about. Petticoats.
Operation Petticoat.
My dad said he laughed right through that one.
Operation Petticoat. That's where they rescued nurses off of an island in the submarine. They wound up on board the submarine for some time before they could get them back, get them off of the submarine.
You know, this is the last one, so it means I got to go find Andy Philpott or somebody to do these videos next.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how are you going to get Andy in the car with you for a couple hours, or how are you going to get in the car with Andy for?
I could road trip to see Steve Olmstead. He lives in Hot Springs. I should have texted him and told him we were coming up here tonight.
Yeah, I messaged on Facebook to get recommendations for a place to eat, which we do have several recommendations for excellent places to eat.
Okay, awesome.
In Jesseville. There was one place in particular, I can't remember exactly.
I told Jared White, I texted him and told him we're coming tonight, and I told him to call Russ Studevant and have him come, if he can't get him to come down and we'll see it.
There was one place that got several recommendations. It's supposed to be really good. Joel used to eat there quite a bit because he wound up working in Hot Springs Village fairly often. So,
nice.
So he made a recommendation, and several other people chimed in that there's one place in particular that was very good to eat. So yeah, we got some good recommendations on this.